all full greetings. You know what I mean? We're here now on the 4th of January. Wow, you know, we started the new year nicely, and the closure of the new year of the year that we just entered out of was was a blissful exit. You know, it was a blissful exit. We had a speaker who goes by the name of Anthony Napoleano, and it was a great presentation. Got to hear some experience, got to hear a full breakdown of you know how Anthony leads within wealth generators and gem. So giving some experience as well regarding financial fitness, and giving you that insight to how you can leverage your current income. So it's 9 o'clock now. So I usually like to keep things on time. We've got some nice people in the group, and I do welcome everyone. So welcome everyone who's in the group right now. Live. Myself and Lucas, who's gonna do presentation. And Lucas always does a really good presentation when we explain the business and give some insight onto financial fitness, and you know like I said, help you find solutions in order to leverage your current income. So without further ado, firstly I like to give my insight and a small introduction on who I am. I'm Craig Huxtable, and I'm a father of two beautiful children. And my story is pretty simple, really. I have a background as a music business professional, heavily into the music industry. Jumping up and down on stage and entertaining, um, and performing and recording music for the purpose of release. And it was a blissful journey. It was a blissful journey. It's a journey that I've been doing ever since the age of 9, and professionally since the age of 14. You know, and it was a blissful journey. And at the age 27, I became a father, and I went out to Geneva, and I was on tour in Geneva, and I was only out there for 4 days. And at this time, my first child was only in the belly, wasn't born yet. And I missed the belly so much. I missed the baby. And I just said, no, you know what, like, I've got to make a decision. And it was a decision based on what sort of role I was going to then take for myself, not as a father, as my place in the world. Am I going to be an employee? Am I going to be self-employed? Or am I going to be a business owner or an investor? So as you've got Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, and I felt that I was in the S quadrant, which I was, and the S quadrant is self-employed, and it means you're giving a lot of yourself. It's the quadrant where you're trading your time for money, and that's what I found myself doing. Trading my time for money, and I had to find other methods in order to, you know, stop investing my time for money, really. And they say you could either work hard or you can work smarter. And oh, sorry, you can work harder or you can work smarter. And reality is, I'm a hard worker. Working hard is good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with working hard. It's when you work harder, that's all you will end up doing. You'll always end up working harder than you need to be. So I decided not to work harder, only work hard and work smarter, which means I'm constantly learning. So those were the decisions that I made, and it was a blissful decision, and it became official when on the birth of my second child. And that's when it was this that was when it was official, and that was when I decided to be in the B quadrant and the I quadrant. And as you know, the I quadrant is the investment quadrant, and that's the 1% of the world. The 1% is investors. So it's the way out of the the financial fitness game. So if you want to win that game, so to speak, that's the way to do it in regards to being financially fit. You can be an investor and be an employee. You can be an investor and be self-employed. You can be an investor and be a business owner. You don't have to do just investing, and or you don't have to be a business owner in order to be able to leverage your current income. No, you don't. It don't matter where you are on the quadrant. Investment should always be something that is happening within a person's environment, is what I strongly believe. I strongly have that belief that being an investor, investing in your future means that you're allowing yourself to leverage your leverage money and have money work for you. So that means in your future, you it's a long-term investment. There's something you're going to gain from it, because the real investment is your time. That's the most precious investment that we have, is time. And it's where we invest our time. We all love to invest our time into our families. We want to invest our time into our hobbies. We want to invest our time into love ventures, you know? So, things that we're most passionate about, we want to invest our time into these things. And trading our time for money, it can get tiring, And I've lived those journeys. And like I said, on the birth of my children, it's like I just had these lightning bolts to shooting through my head, because I just had to just find another way of making sure that I had, you know, um, I can secure their future, as well as being able to be there for them as they rise up in life, as they grow and get older, and don't miss anything. It's a blissful thing. So without further ado, it's always a blissful thing to be able to be connected and have everyone on these calls, and we're 5 minutes in and it's bliss already. The interactions on the phone is always nice. Like I always say, many still feel that the presence of radio, and I get all the messages on the WhatsApp, and it's always good to get those engagements and those encouragements as well. So everyone, large up yourself, and give yourselves a round of applause for being here, because the first, it's like they say, 80% of 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 success or starting a business is showing up. So you've shown up, you're here, you're present. So now that you're present, it's only right we do a presentation. So without further ado, once again, is a great friend. I'm actually going to be going out to Germany on the 14th, because the launch of the business in Germany on the 14th of January. So I'm actually going to be able to be chilling with these guys and enjoying certain time and getting some footage, and you know enjoying our environments and our each other's company, and you know we get to enjoy each other's company via the Skype, and to do it in person is bliss. So without further ado, once again, I introduce Lucas, who's going to do a presentation to give you an insight on financial fitness. So, Lucas, are you there?
Yeah, man, I'm there. I'm there. I hope
Ah,
everybody can hear me because I already got a message that you were really quiet, bro.
I'm quite low, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, yeah. I just heard your one, and I think your
Okay.
microphone's nice. So
Awesome.
my one was lower than yours, so that was all right. So it's just me have to project a little bit. So yeah, man, you can take it away, my brother. You can take it away. You can do your thing.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Hope everybody's good. Everybody had a nice New Year's Eve and is able to start now in a wonderful 2017 with full of experience that are coming with you and full of adventures we are maybe achieving together. Yeah, today I'm going to take away the business presentation again to maybe give new people to this industry, yeah, a little look on what we're doing and what our main business is about. So let's start together. Yeah, we all have dreams in our life, but the most don't got the right plan for. 95 don't plan to fail, They fail to plan. And that's what's basically about, because it's all about making game plans, writing down your goals, your vision, what you want to achieve. And that's what 95% of the people don't do. You have to remind yourself that you first have to visualize before you realize something. And today we're going to talk about wealth generators. So, our partnership company, we are working together, and go a little bit more in detail what we are doing here. Because the things you do today are going to improve all your tomorrows. And that's what wealth generators in this case is taken away, right? So let's start with the founders, and I think that's one of the most important thing when it comes talking about company. On the one hand side, we got Ryan Smith and Chad Miller. They had a former company that was called Teach Me How to Trade. They had a revenue of $367 million every year and sold it to the Whitney Education, where, for example, Robert Kiyosaki, the finance expert of the 21st century, is part of. The reason for selling the company was because the most people who visited their seminars were too emotional with their money, so they traded money and lost money, and that was not their vision of helping people to trade. On the other hand, we got like Annette Rayner and Mario Romano. They had a former company as well that was called Wealth Engineering. They had a financially intelligence service. That means they helped you to raise knowledge about investments and taxes, and yeah, how to profit you to this from entrepreneurship. And that was actually one of the first women on Wall Street. She had to dress like a man when she went to university, because nobody wanted to see women in those seminars on university. And yeah, that's what they basically did. In 2013, those companies combined to wealth generators. Um, the company is mainly built on three columns, as you can see here: find, grow, and keep. But let's talk a little bit more about the find aspect. That's basically about finding money you don't know about. So here we are coming down to basics of financial intelligence, how to budget your money right, and kind of getting a out of a debt plan. The WG money expert is Ross Jardine. He's one of the online stock trading professionals and one of the most respected advisors when it comes to investments. He having pioneered the emerging field of investment education since 1988. He helped countless people to succeed with their investments and helped WG out and is part of it in this case. Let's talk a little bit about the grow aspect. As you can see, they got experience for years. So that means there's actually a team with each more than 20 years of experience on the financial market. They showed hundreds of people how to trade, and the experts analyze, manage the strategy, and send you the done trade via push message on your smartphone. As you can see on the right side, this is Chima Burry. He's the master trader of WG. He's a graduated Bachelor of Science and Finances from University of Florida. He got 14 years of professional background across diverse matters of finance industry. Next slide. Sorry. Let your money work for you. Like Warren Buffett already said, who's the third richest man on planet Earth, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die, right? And we got the best systems and strategies to invest your finance the smartest and most sustainable way. And that's something really important in the company because we don't make to money quick or make a quick buck because fast money always goes fast. It's more about making up a sustainable business that will bring you money on a long-term way. And there we got like also two columns. On the one hand, the Forex thing with the FX simplifier, the pip room, and the multiplier. And on the other hand, the stocks with the portfolio builder, the stock signals, and all the stock trader that is actually new. But I'm going to talk about the services in a little bit more detailed way a little bit later, right? To come back to the sustainable part, there's also a really important quote in my eyes that says somebody is sitting in the shade because there was someone planting a tree like 20 years ago. I think that's making it a little bit more imaginable in this way. Mirror the experts. So as you can see, we got the expert here, the trading signals, and the WG user. That means the expert is sending over the signals on your phone, as you can see there, to the WG user who can actually use the signals to trade with. How does those trade signals look like? You got the strategy, so FX active, FX swing, FX macro, and the pip rooms that are actually like how long does a trade works in this case. We got the pair here, the GBP JPY. The action is a sell. Type is limit, so sell limit in this case. You got a point of entry and stop loss. That means it's kind of the risk management and no target given here. And then on the right side, it's like you can see how the trade is put it into your smartphone app. So easy copying and pasting and making money in the end of the day. Let's talk about the FX simplifier, the automated system. The simplifier, how does it work? Trade signals are set immediately and totally automatic. That means you got the control on your deposit on your own account. You set up your risk management. You can turn the simplifier on and off, and you can already start with $250 or £250. To talk about the important disclaimer, trading got always risk to lose a part or the whole deposit. Trading results can change, and past results do not guarantee for future results. Performance. Here you got a performance of the last 4 weeks and the yearly revenue of the stock trading. Pips means in this case it's a short form of price interest point, and a pip measured the amount of change rate for a currency pair. Something that is really important to me as well, more like was important to me when I started with that whole thing, is the money back guarantee. That means if you make losses in the time frame of 6 months, you get back your membership payment times 3, right? So you could still make money with that. That means $199.99 times 6 times 3. You end up with $3,599.82. That means in figures, if you got a monthly payment and you're trading with demo of $199, so you not even invest in real money, multiply with this with 6 months, got one-time Forex trading, an own deposit of 0 because you're trading with demo. That cost you in total $1,240.94. That means you make a profit of $2,349.88. That's great, right? On the other hand, you are doing trading live with a live account. That means you deposit $1,000. You got the still amount of membership payment. This still the same Forex trading. Got cost in total $2,249.94, and you still make profit. Even everything goes wrong, $1,349.88. That means even in the worst case that you lose $1,000, the trading signals were like whack, and you did nothing with that money, you still make money. That's like 150% safe because the company is like, yeah, really, really comfortable about their signals. They know that it is working. And if the service would not work, you will get your money back. And that's something great, right? So the third part, in my eyes, one of the most important, keeping your money. For that stuff, you got like in the back office videos, ebooks about the issues taxes. How can I save the most money I made as an entrepreneur? And a kind of finance structure plan. Also with Ross Jordan, there are a lot of videos you can watch with him explaining all the important stuff. And yeah, gets you in order. Maybe to tell you something additionally, I'm going to back to this slide. It's more important to keep your money than to make the money, because the man who makes much money but loses much is less financially intelligent than the one making less but saving much, right? That means in this case, if you make a lot of money but you can't save it, you're not financially intelligent, and that's something we really want to learn, right? Financial intelligence is something you don't learn at school or at work or at university, even not from your parents if they don't got an entrepreneurial background. And that's something the company will help you with, right? So the share aspect, right? The 21st century advertisement isn't, yeah, is not that working good. That means the best way was always the word of mouth. To tell you an example, when you go to the cinema and watch a film, like Batman is running at the cinema at the moment, you watch the movie, and if it was good, the first thing you are doing is like writing your whole group on WhatsApp, hey guys, this movie was like awesome, get to the cinema and watch this movie. And they are taking 5 friends with them, buying tickets, popcorn, and coke. The cinema makes like $500, but you didn't see even a pence. But it worked with the word of mouth. So that's how the cinema made money, right? That means if wealth generators would make you more fit and financially intelligent, would you share it with people? If you are committed with the product, if you say, okay, it works for me, why shouldn't it work for other people, right? And what would you say if you are not only able to profit due to the service, making money with Forex and stocks, but also by recommending it to other people? To tell you something about the bonus plan, the first step would be to share it. Recommend the product to 2 additional persons and you get the service for free. So that means you don't even have to pay $200 a month. You're doing it for free, right? The second one is help. As you help your 2 persons to get the service for free as well, you are already earning $500 to $600 every month as a residual income. And residual income is one of the most powerful income streams ever, because you did one time something for it and you get paid every month for. And the third one is lead. That means you're going to grow to a leader, expand your network, grow your team, and build up an unlimited passive income. We all have dreams in our life, but the most don't got the right plan for. Wealth generators got the plan, guys. Start living today. Thanks for listening. Hope everybody enjoyed. Um, Here's our Instagram, mine's and Craig's, and also the Facebook. So start connecting with us. If there are any questions, we are always available that you can ask us everything, and I try to answer everything I can. All right, I'm going to drop the mic and give it back to Craig. Are you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Awesome.
Oh, that was great. I appreciate that, man. That was great. Real talk. That was really good, man. The projections. And there's a slide you got there. Would you be able to put that slide up again about the triple back guarantee? You know, because I think that's a good one to emphasize on as well. Because one thing about when when you put your money into something, and one thing is we have to be realistic, yeah, and it's about being realistic. Of course, in order to get your money to work for you, you've got to put some money in, right? So seeing this, it's they say people lie, numbers don't, right? So the numbers are right there, and when I see this, to me it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer when Lucas introduced this to the whole model to me. It was a no-brainer. Seeing that over a 6-month period, providing that I'm following the strategies, 90% of the strategies, where even if it was just a demo account where I'm not even trading my own money, I'm actually just trading air, you know, and I've got it at a risk of 10%, and I'm following the strategies that all of the experts who have over 40 years experience in the field, the financial market, you know, and if it don't work out for me, then I'm getting 3,599.82 cents. you know that the profits of that is that's a risk that the company is taking in itself, you know. So the company took the risk. So I saw that and I thought, you know what, that's a no-brainer. And it wasn't a no-brainer for me to get involved. It was a no-brainer for me to now share it. Yeah? Cuz the sort of person that I am, I'm a person who will just, as long as I see the system works, I'm going to find a way to make it work for me. Yeah? And that's what the important thing to take from any of this, that I can actually say that I take from any of this, is we're not here to prove whether a system works. We're here to show you that you have support, you have experts, you have leaders who have years of experience that can help mentor and guide you as you step through your journey to wealth. So that means that it lowers anything. So therefore, if there is any failing, we're going to make sure and help you fail faster rather than you stay on the ground. You pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you try again. Yeah? So that way we keep it moving. So you can experience stuff, so you can have your own story, so you can paint the picture for your own journey. And that is what I saw with this business. And all honesty, Lucas, it's a blissful journey so far. Um, it's a pleasure being with you guys. Connecting with Anthony last week, that was a blissful connection there. You know, um, you know, Connecting with Logan on the Instagram, and Julian as well. You know what I mean? Like, these are nice guys and down to earth individuals out there willing to help. You've got Dominic, you've got Eric, you've got Max, you've got a whole bunch. You've got Lucas himself, you've got myself, Craig. There's a lot of us who are actually out here putting our hands and our heads together to help individuals put out the message of this business, which clearly shows that it works because we're making it work for us. And that's what the key is. And you get full guidance, mentorship, full coaching, full tools to learn, loads of webinars, seminars to attend. Like I said, the launch of in Germany is on the 14th. And hey, yo, listen, Lucas, I can't wait to shake your hand, my brother. Yeah? So that's how it is, and it's full joy to be able to be connected in that sense
True,
on
true.
that front. So just keeping that in mind, that's what it's all about. It's all about connecting. It's all about networking. It's all about, you know coming together to have that financial fitness. Yeah. So there's something that many of the leaders say. You could either be an A person a person who takes action, or you can be a B person, a person with butts, you know, and that's the person you have questions. If you have questions, then that's cool. I was an A person myself. At the same time, me being an A person means I'm going to be transparent for those who are Bs. Yeah, so if you have questions, I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to give it to you exactly how I see it. Yeah, so there is no hidden veils. Everything is all unveiled. Yeah, this business is very transparent, and we're able to get connected. Yeah, so all the information is there for you. You're more than welcome to get connected. Like Lucas said, you can connect with us on our Facebooks, Craig Huxtable and also Lucas as well. All right, you've got our Instagrams which are there. Okay, and you can also check out the Trade Awakening funnel. Okay, on the Trade Awakening funnel, tradeawakening.com, you can check out all the information regarding gem and wealth generators. I'm regularly updating all the information on there. You'll also be able to catch the replays of all of these seminars and these webinars. You know, any footage that we have, you're able to get the replays of these live webinars. So if you missed it, or if you enjoyed it, which even better, you know, you enjoyed it and you want to share it with someone, then hey, the replay is going to be up there tomorrow and you'll be able to have access to that. So just go to tradeawakening.com and go to live webinars, and then you'll be able to hear the replay because it will be that right there for you. And if there's any questions or inquiries you have, you've already made a step of showing up to this webinar, to show up to this, to receive this presentation, to receive information of financial fitness. You've already made that step. So contacting us is simple, and our arms, our doors, everything is open. You know, I'm ready to receive any information that needs to be received. You know, so we're seeking out those who are seeking, and our eyes are not closed. Yeah, so we're all open to everybody. So you know, you have the connect at businessawakening.co. If you have any emails you would like to send, drop me a line and I'll reply to you straight away. No hitching, you know how I say, yeah? So you're more than welcome to get connected. All right, so this is Craig Huxtable and Lucas as well. You know, we're here presenting wealth generators and gem, and it's been a pleasure, it's been bliss having you guys on the call, you know, and all I can do is embrace nothing but bliss and full joy for everyone's journey. So more life, power, energy, and strength, everlasting manners, respect, and love. Have a blissful day, full joy, and we'll be connected. Peace!